Now hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another Swiss001 video. Now, you guys always judge me for my pretty tough landings that I do sometimes, or at least that I have to do sometimes. You know, on this channel we always fly to very dangerous places, short runways, where hard landings are actually required in order to stop properly. That is my excuse for not always having a smooth landing, right? I guess that makes sense. But today let's actually focus on the landing. Let's make it as smoothly as possible. I just want to see how well I can do. And let's just jump right in. We're in a 737-800. Ironically, this is Ryanair. Also an airline that is not necessarily known for their smooth landings, is it? Let's go ahead and land. This is going to be a really late landing, but I am doing it on purpose. Oh wow, that was beautiful. Alright, that was actually quite nice on centerline, and as you can see, we have this little screen here that actually tells us a little bit more about this landing. This was a landing of 135 FPM. Perfect. Really perfect. I haven't done a smooth landing like that in a while, so that was really nice. And that also felt very nice. But let's actually check that out from the outside. Now, we do have to say, though, that this may have been a very smooth landing, but not necessarily a good one, or at least a safe one. As you can see, I floated quite a bit. Normally, you're supposed to touch down here on the touchdown zone here. Yeah, that's what it's called. As you can see, we have a lot of marks on the runway as well from all the planes touching down, obviously. That was definitely not given here on this landing. I really tried keeping this plane up in the air as long as possible, which is something that you're not supposed to do. You know, a plane doesn't really care if you do a hard or a soft landing. The only really important thing is that you land on the middle of the runway, the center line, and that you actually touch down on the touchdown zone so that you can come to a proper stop. There we go. Let's watch that touchdown again. That was pretty nice, huh? Especially for a plane like the 737, which genuinely isn't that easy to touch down smoothly, if you can put it that way. It's basically built for hard landings, which is, by the way, one of the main reasons why Ryanair always has bad touchdowns. It's because they only use 737s. But now let's try bigger planes, and we'll actually see that the bigger the plane, the smoother the landings will be. At least that's like my guess. Let's see what happens. Let's just fly a 757, which is quite a little bit larger than the 737, but there's a very major difference between these two aircraft. And yeah, it's about the looks of the landing. Now, alright, we'll come aboard the 757, which is a little bit larger than the 737. This is actually quite a nice plane, though. Now, the major difference there that I was talking about is definitely the landing gear. As you can see right here, this one is tilted, and that'll definitely do a lot of magic for our landing. It'll make it look very much smoother than it actually is. Let's just try doing it as smoothly as possible anyway. Now, for some reasons, our instruments are not working at all, so this is also an emergency simulation. See, this is an all-in-one video, isn't it? Here we are. Just again, we are entering a very, very long float. Okay, that was actually not that good, but it was actually an acceptable landing anyway. That was almost 300 FPM, which is still on the very much smooth side, so that was not too bad. Could have definitely been better, though. All right, it was still an acceptable landing, wasn't it? Actually, we did kind of touch down on the touchdown zone here. Yeah, that was not a very smooth landing, was it? But as you can see right here, the gear tilt definitely does something to the landing. As you can see right here. Boom. That was absolutely beautiful. Let's maybe try doing this again, though. Maybe we're definitely handicapped by the instruments not perfectly working. Like, not at all. Let's just see. I can definitely do better.
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh my god, that was absolutely beautiful. It even says butter here on the screen. Jesus Christ. Vertical speed minus 20 FPM. That is absolutely crazy. Wow. Okay, that was really a butter landing. I think we're gonna have to use my infamous butter song for this one. Jesus. Oh my god. Just again, this is a landing that you would never ever see in real life. Boom. Because I never went power idle, because that's what you normally do. You flare properly. I didn't really do that. It was kind of like a flaps up landing, you know? That was absolutely beautiful. Alright, but again, a very not handbook landing, though. We're gonna have to say that. Okay, maybe let's try another plane that has gear tilt. Obviously, the A330 is very much famous for its very generous gear tilt that it has. Very similar to the 757, but, you know, obviously a lot larger plane. But the issue is that this may or may not work here in the flight simulator, to be honest. But let's just see. Alright, welcome aboard the A330, the infamous one that's not working properly. As you can see, this has a lot more gear tilt. Really, this plane looks beautiful on landing, but we cannot fly it. Apparently. Poor and late flare. I mean, come on. We can even hear clapping in the background. Nothing went wrong here. Okay, maybe let's try another plane that also kind of has, well, gear tilt to it. 777. Alright, welcome aboard the 777. This is the 777-200. The 300 version of the 777 has a little bit more gear tilt to it. At least that's how I feel. But this is still perfect for a landing. Let's just do this as smoothly as possible. Maybe we can even beat that 20 FPM. Probably not, though. Okay, alright. That was really not good. See, the 777 is quite hard to land smoothly. At least that's like my general experience of this one. You know, this is super large of a plane, and so the control inputs are very much delayed. Oh goodness, almost crashed into water there. This will be another long landing, whatever. We'll use the whole runway then, as long as this is going to be smooth enough. Oh yeah, alright, okay, that was acceptable. Great landing, no butter, but that's not always needed. There we go, that was 200 feet per minute, not too bad, I've seen worse. Let's check the outside. It probably doesn't look that amazing. Again, the 200 doesn't really have that much of gear tilt, but this looks kind of cool though anyway, doesn't it? Let's go real close. You know what, that was really not bad, huh? There we go, we can see the wheels start spinning, and then the reverse thrust comes out, and then the nose landing gear comes down as well. That was very beautiful. But now the stop, this is gonna work out, right? Oh, we are very much getting to the edge of the runway, actually. Oh yeah, we have lost our braking. Alright, for some reason, our not good landing broke our brakes. That was not good. Okay, another plane with very interesting landing gear design is also the Cirrus Jet. Let me just show you. This also kind of has tilted landing gear, if you think about it. Alright, welcome aboard the Cirrus Jet. This is quite another plane and of another size. Let's just see how this landing is going to work out. I think only a plane like this could ever beat the 757 record, but let's just see what's going to happen. Let's just get the brakes out. We're coming in very low, but that is on purpose, I guess. But now precision is definitely needed. Oh my. Oh, that was a bounce. That was actually not good, but oh my goodness, 8 FPM. 8. Oh yes, that was quite nice. The thing about this one was that it kind of was a 3-point landing. I was purposely flying this plane at a very high speed in order to have the whole control, which really doesn't help for the landing gear, but here we go. Oh, that was close. Oh, yes. Finally a touchdown. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. And a second touchdown as well, but that was very nice. Now guys, if you can beat me at any of these landings, make sure to post them on YouTube and tag me, and maybe I'll show them in an outro or something. I don't know. I mean, 7 FPM, that's pretty hard to beat, but maybe go for airliners as well, because that's gonna be even harder. So yeah guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.